Honeybee. Today I'm going to be reviewing, demonstrating the beautiful Double Wear foundation from Estee Lauder. A few of you had asked me to demo it, so I decided to do that for you today. I'm in shade 2 and 1. Also going to share this light makeup day tutorial for you guys. It's pretty fast and simple. It's a light pink glitter liner and a light pink shadow on the lid with bronzer in the crease. It's a fast look and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so first I'm going to start off demonstrating the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. My new baby, I love it so much. It's amazing for long wear, for looking shine free, and just giving you a flawless finish. So this is the baby that I go to when I want a beautiful flawless face. So I am in the color 2N1, and I'm going to show you how I apply this with my beauty blender. Amazing application. I also use the Sigma, I don't have it around me, but the Sigma F80 is also really great for this foundation. But I'm first going to prime my face with the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. This stuff is awesome. And Trisha from A Glittery Life here on YouTube is the one that got me started using this. And don't pay attention to my brow area here because Mama needs a wax. Okay. Next, going to get my Double Wear. So one negative about this foundation is that it does not have a pump, and you just kind of have to pour it onto your finger and dab it on, what I do. I did have a really nice subscriber suggest using the MAC pump. If you cut a little bit off the bottom of the MAC pump, it fits on this, so that's a good idea. I just haven't gone and purchased it yet. So just going to pour some onto my finger here and dot it into the areas where I need it. Okay guys, so that is the foundation. As you can see, it really gives a nice coverage. Once it's set, it will be a little bit more matte. Right now, it's starting to set. And it's kind of like a matte powdery, not really powdery, but just a really matte finish. So yeah, that's how I apply my foundation. I'm really loving it. I know some people have said that possibly the formula has changed. I wouldn't know because it's the first time I've ever purchased the foundation, but I really like it. So then I'm going to also use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This has been my new favorite concealer in the shade Light Number 2 Vanilla. I really should do a favorites video soon because I have a lot of new favorites that I haven't really shared with you guys. So this is pretty pigmented, but I just do one sweep into a triangle like that. And as you can see, it's definitely a little bit lighter than my regular foundation shade. I like that for under the eye. And then I'm going to go in with the same beauty blender and just blend that. The beauty blender is seriously amazing. I mean, look at that. It just blended it perfectly into my foundation. It is my favorite blending tool of all time. I even use it on my clients at Sephora when I do makeovers. And then with the remainder on my beauty blender, I'm just going to dab certain areas that I like to have a little bit more highlight with my concealer, like down my nose, down my chin, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to get a little closer so you can see that. Alright, now I'm going to go in with more of a translucent powder because that is such full coverage. I don't use a coverage powder as well with this. So I'm using the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Definition Powder, Finishing Powder. And there is like a little applicator on this, but I don't like using that. I just screw it all the way off and stick my brush into the powder. So I'm going to use this Sephora brush. It's the Natural 121 Precision brush. And I'm just going to kind of tap that into the powder. And before I start doing my makeup, or my eyeshadow I should say, and the rest of my face makeup, I'm going to put this Motives 40 FY lip treatment. This stuff is the closest thing I found to the Dior lip glow that I raved about. So it's in like that container. It smells minty. Oh, it's so nice. And it's just as incredibly moisturizing. It feels just like the Dior lip glow, but way less expensive. I'll link it below for you guys. And it gives your lips that natural pink tint, just like the lip glow. It's infused with, I think it's collagen, so it gives your lips that really fullness to your lips too. I love this. So I always put that on before I'm going to do my face so that sinks in, and then I put my lipstick on later. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Hoola by Benefit bronzer for my contour today. And I'm not going to go too crazy with it because I do want to keep it a little bit more natural today. And not so crazy to me is maybe crazy to you. For blush today, I'm using this e.l.f. blush in Candid Coral. I talk a lot about it on my vlogs all the time. I say I wore it, and you can see I've majorly hit pan on it. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk blush brush for this. I'm not going to use any highlight today. This does have a little bit of a glow to it, so it's not really needed. Next I'm going to use this brow product from Benefit in Give Me Brow, and this is in the darker deep color, I think. Yeah, medium deep. This is great if you already have a lot of brow like I do and you just need to fill it in a little bit and tame them. But if you have sparse areas in your brows, you want to use a pencil, and then maybe this. But this is really good for a fast fix for me when I don't have too much time to do my makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this eye primer from Lorac. It's just like a little sample one that I got in a palette. Just trying to use it up right now. It's not really my all-time favorite, but it does kind of mute out your lid a little bit, which is nice. So I'm doing pretty soft kind of eye today, so I'm going to be using my bronzer as my crease color. Just using a regular crease brush for this. I'm going to go in and define my crease first with this bronzer. And for the lid color, I'm going to be using this Motive Shadow in Pink Diamond. It's absolutely stunning. And I actually posted a picture on Instagram wearing the shadow, and you guys really liked it, so I thought I'd use it in a tutorial. So it's just a really beautiful iridescent pink, and I'm just going to use my finger to sweep that onto the lid. These shadows are just as beautifully soft and creamy as MAC. I'm so impressed by their products. And I'll have all these linked below too for you guys. So there's the lid color. Now I'm going to use this fun sparkly liner just to give it a little bit more pizzazz instead of using a black liner like I usually do. And this is by LA Splash, and the color is, let's see, the color is Pink Sparkles. I got this at IMATS, so if I can find it online I will link it below, but it's just a gorgeous pink sparkly shade. So I'm just going to run that right along my lash line. Okay, so there's the glitter. Isn't that fun? It just gives it a little bit more life. I love it. Okay, now mascara time. I'm going to demonstrate the new Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This thing is super volume drama lashes. I usually layer my mascara, but today I just wanted to show you this one. I'm not even going to curl my lashes like I usually do, just so I can show you the full effect of this mascara. It's in an hourglass shape. Super kind of chunky mascara wand. It is more of a wet mascara, but it does start to dry and get a little bit thicker as time passes, but I just opened this one, so it should be pretty wet of a mascara. Look at that, it's so drama, I love it. I just forgot to do an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to use this NYX shadow in Aloha real quick. just in the inner tear duct like that. Okay guys, so there's the finished eye look. Usually you should do this step before doing your mascara, but I forgot. I'm using the Motives 10 Years Longer Makeup Setting Spray, and this is a gorgeous setting spray. It's actually made by Skindinavia, just like the Urban Decay ones, but this one has a slight iridescence to it, so it gives you a really healthy glow too. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably shouldn't open my mouth when doing that. But it just sets everything and makes you look magically glowy and beautiful. Now I'm going to be using my Clinique Chubby Stick in number 6 Whoppin' Watermelon for just a little wash of color. Alright guys, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye!